the Amsterdam dance event as an event of coming together all the people?
Yeah, I think it's a great event, very well organised by the Dutch people, of course. Everything is really well run, and it kind of shows us how many people come here, because literally all the managers and DJs from the trance scene are here, so it's really good to meet up with everybody in one place.
And have you been to other events except this one?
Yeah, I was at the DJ Mag party tonight to see Armin get the #1 award, which is really great. We got a massive cheer, and it's great to see Trance back on top.
You are concentrated on that banging, hard sound of trance. Do you feel very affiliated with that sound then?
Well, that's the sound that I grew up on, and that's why I got into dance music, you know. There was Mauro Picotto and Paul van Dyk 10, 12 years ago. That was the kind of music that got me into the scene, so I want to keep making the music that got me into it, you know, because if everybody changes the house music, there'll be nobody left.
Do you work already on tracks from your new album?
Yeah, I have a couple of chiller tracks already made for the next album. One of them is actually with Jaron singing. I really like ambient chill out stuff. That's what I listen to when I'm traveling on the flights, and when I'm driving in my car, I listen to ambient stuff. So I think ambient is very popular in dance music too, because it's also nice to have some music to put on after the party.
The next project that is coming up is your latest Subculture compilation. It's going to be a big event for you, I think. Would you like to tell us how this compilation is going to be about, the sound?
Yeah, it's going to be in December, 2 CDs. One CD is going to be the most brand new music for Subculture, the best uplifting trance, and one CD is going to be the best tracks in the DJ sets. So there will be tracks that have been big this summer that haven't been released yet. Uplifting trance with energy, of course, and I'm really looking forward to it, because I'm going to try and make a couple of new tracks myself. I have one from Joint Operations Centre ready to go, and one new vocal track. So there's also going to be some brand new music on there.
Have you already checked out the tracks? Is the compilation recorded, or are you going to record it at the last minute?
At the last minute.
To be fresh, eh?
Yeah, at the last minute, so I have the most new tracks. There will be some exclusives, definitely, some new stuff that nobody will have heard that my producers are working on right now. The producers of Subculture, you know, Neil Scarborough, Brian Carney, Chris Metcalf. These guys are working on some new exclusives as well, so it's going to be a lot of new music.
Do you feel satisfied with your label, on the level that has reached, or do you think there are more things to do?
I'm really happy, because the music that Subculture releases is not commercial, so it's very underground. But every release we still get top 10 on Beatport and on iTunes, so it's really good to see that people still want uplifting banging music and not just house slaps all the time. So I'm really happy with how Subculture is going, and I think next year will be even better.
What other artists are closely associated with Subculture?
People that we are most behind at the moment is probably Schneider. He's from Northern Ireland, uplifting producer like myself, and he's been making some really good stuff, and I think in the next year he's going to be massive. So Schneider is our main focus at the moment. And then as well you also have Chris Metcalf from England, who's a new producer in the last 2 years, making uplifting trance a little bit softer. But I think he's going to get better and better too. It doesn't matter what country, it just happens to be that Schneider is from Northern Ireland. He could be from Argentina, you know. But we welcome music from anybody, and we get demos all the time. So I think there's a lot of good music out there, and we're going to get it.
Do you think you are an inspiration for other guys from Northern Ireland to come up and do their own stuff as well and do music?
Well, I mean, I hope so. It's nice to be an inspiration to other people. At the end of the day, I wouldn't be here without the inspiration of Paul van Dyk or Mauro Picotto. So if I know that maybe a few people got some inspiration from what I've done, that's a massive achievement for me, and I'll be very proud to know that.
The people that have influenced you then?
Yeah, Mauro Picotto and Paul van Dyk, as I said in the other questions. These are the guys I used to go to all the time in the clubs in Ireland, from the ages of 17 to 21. Go to these guys every week, and that's where my interest for dance music went from a hobby to a career, because it was in these clubs that I learned about music, and that's how I was able to go and produce these tracks.
Have you played also the other nights, Armada Night, or this is your first Armada Night?
No, I've played a lot of Armada Nights.
Would you like to pick up the best one and maybe to tell us a story that happened during that night?
I think one of the best Armada Nights so far was the State of Trance 550 in LA. LA for a few years has been getting really strong with trance and harder music. And every time I play in the clubs there, it's always busy and there's so many good fans that are going to all the shows. And when they had a State of Trance in LA, I think it showed growth of that music. So yeah, I'm really happy to play in LA.
What do you think is good for an event? Is the crowd? Is the organizers? And how well the organization of the event is set up? What is
it has to be
thing
both.
that makes you happy?
The organization can be amazing, and if there's no crowd, then what use is it? So it has to be 50-50, amazing crowd and really good organization.
Do you use your own sounds, or do you create, do you use also ensemble libraries?
A mixture of both. I make a lot of my own sounds and software, and I also sample from old tracks as well, techno records that I cut up my own loops, so it's a mixture of everything.
Okay.
I use whatever I need to.
Okay, John, thank you very much for this great interview.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye. Cheers.